a dream last night. Did everything I never do in real life.
So ISEE Hair has a new wig texture out, and I'm super excited to tell you guys about it. So I'm not going to really get into the packaging because I literally go over this in just about almost all of my videos. They do have like a lot of goodies and stuff in there, hair bonnet, you know, the usual. So all I've done was taken the wig out of the box and then go in and tint the lace, and this is what it's giving. It looks super natural. I'm probably just going to straighten it. I'm not going to really curl it because it is a Yaki Straight texture. So this is something that is new for them, but this is still one of their new M-cap wigs. So just to go over like the details of what exactly an M-cap wig is, if you're not familiar, it's just a new and improved wig design. So it features things like removable combs, and as I showed in the beginning clip of the video, like the nice ear contour where it goes like in a C shape, so you don't have to worry about the wig cap itself kind of resting on your ear a little bit. So we love that. I really like that feature. They are also one of the ones with the biggest lace size in terms of a closure wig. When it comes to ISEE Hair, nobody is using the same lace size that they are. I have a wig that I'm gonna do a review on that is like an 8x5, but theirs is the largest lace thus far. It is a 9x6 HD lace wig. You can see the 9 inches stops just before the ear tabs area. And just a little trick that I like to do is I like to leave about this much out for my braids, just this little kind of triangle part here by my ear. Especially for like my straight wig install, just because I feel like it helps make it just a little bit more natural, but that's totally optional. You don't have to do that, but just know that the lace is going to stop right around like where the ear tabs would be on a frontal. So it is truly a lot of lace space. Their wigs are my favorite. This is not going to be anything out of the ordinary for me. If you are familiar with my channel, then you guys know they're one of my top favorite hair companies, and I love their glueless wigs. So I have plenty of videos on my channel showcasing their wigs. I really love their glueless wig line, to be exact. I've tried every texture. Now I can say including this new one that they just released as well. I don't really know what other texture they can come out with. I feel like they pretty much have done it all. And this wig features very, very tiny knots. So the knots are already bleached. You don't need to do anything to them. You don't need to go in and pluck the lace. They did a great job with plucking the lace. I don't know if you guys can really tell, but the lace is like right here. So technically, if you wanted to, you could cut a little bit of this excess lace off, but I kind of like to leave it there. I think I am going to leave it there, but if you wanted to, just know, you know, there's a little bit of lace that you can take off the edge. But like I said, I just kind of like to leave it because I find that when I take that part off, it does kind of make the hairline look different. I don't really know how to explain it, but I just leave it put. So this is what the wig looks like straight out of the box. Haven't done anything to it. I just want to give you guys my first impressions of it. I am going to take a hot comb to it to flatten this out. And when I do my lace tint, I don't put it all over the lace. I really only put it on this part, mainly in the beginning of the hairline. I don't really care to put it back here in the part because the part shouldn't really be the same color as this part anyway, because our scalps are naturally just a little bit lighter. So I do have this wig in 24 inches. It is true to length. I'm not getting really any shedding straight out of the box like that. This texture really doesn't shed like that. I like that even when you wash like these type of textured wigs, they do not take a long time to dry. I don't know what it is with like Yaki and kinky straight wigs. They don't take a long time to dry at all. And the fullness of it, this is a 180% density. So 24 inches, 180% density Yaki Straight wig. So since this is on straight out of the box, could you wear this completely glueless? Absolutely you could. However, I am going to go in and do just a little bit of lace spray on it, just to give it like even better melt, but it's not necessary as of right now. There's nothing on the hair. I don't have a wig cap on. I get asked that a lot underneath these wigs. I feel like when you wear a wig cap, it just messes it up because you're going to be able to see it through the wig. So I don't put anything on under it. I could probably get it, tighten the elastic band just a little bit, but I think I'm just going to kind of leave it as where it's at because it still fits nice and snug, and it's not really going anywhere. So I'm going to go ahead and straighten this wig. I'm not going to curl it. I'm not going to cut it. I'm just going to leave it as is. I kind of want to put it in a side part, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and leave it in the middle part. Okay, so I'm done straightening the hair. It was super easy, did not take long at all. I think I only did like 2 passes, and like I said, because I leave the little corner of my edges out, I'm just gonna go ahead and tuck this behind my ear right here and do that like that. So when it comes to these type of textures, I prefer to just honestly leave them alone. I feel like it's best when you just straighten it, and that's it. I can tell you right now, this hair is not gonna hold a curl. Kinky straight hair will, but this Yaki Straight texture, from my experience, it won't, so I'm not even gonna bother to go through the motions of doing that. And I did notice is that there are just a little bit of flyway hairs. My wax stick just wasn't cutting it this time, so I had to go in with like a really hard holding hairspray and put that on there, and that seems to have got the problem under control. So that's not a big deal, but don't be surprised if you see a little few like pesky flyaways throughout this wig. So if you are a big fan of textured wigs, this would be perfect for you guys. These honestly feel like the clip-ins that I got from Amazon. I got some Yaki Straight clip-ins like last year. These feel exactly like that. I love this texture. It looks really, really good. Now I only straightened it on what is this? On 375, even though my flat iron goes up to 450. So I'm pretty sure it could get maybe just a little bit more silkier, but I like how it looks as it is. The density on it is perfect. Even if they had it on like a 150, I would have gotten that. I'm not saying that this is like super, super full, but I want it to look, it already looks natural, but like I would have gotten it in 150 if they had that as an option, because it would have really just gave everything. What I could do is go in with some concealer just to define my part, but I decided to leave it. And if you guys can see, let me see, this area right here, like I feel like I should go in with like some of that black spray, but it's like too close to the lace, so I don't want to mess it up. But I probably will use like my liquid eyeliner to go in and kind of close the gap of this kind of, I don't know, it's not balding, it's just whatever is going on right here. So this is all the hair to the front, just so you guys can kind of gauge the fullness of it. It feels very thick, very luscious. Like I said, you're not going to get a ton of shedding with this hair at all. And honestly, there's absolutely no reason why this hair texture should ever tangle. I've never experienced this particular texture tangling, so that's not something that's going to be an issue with this wig either. It is up to you, but I feel like with this type of wig, you don't really need baby hairs with it. I feel like it kind of takes away from it. I feel like it's best when it's like just regular install, no extra razzle dazzle to it, but of course that's your personal preference. So if you guys want to talk pricing, we can. So it's going to depend on whatever length you get, but for the length that I got, which is 24 inches and 180% density, I'm just now seeing that they do have a higher density of 250. That seems like it would be a lot, so I wouldn't I didn't see that the first time, but that seems like it'll be a lot. But anyways, they have a discount code specifically for MCAP wigs. No matter what texture you get, it's like 20% off. So for the 24-inch length that I got, it comes to $316. Once you use the discount code, it takes off a good $60, bringing it down to $252. So $250 for this type of wig, I feel is affordable because it's pre-customized. Everything is done for you, and this, I can say, is a texture that is going to last you at least for 6 months to a year. It is a glueless wig, so if you don't go in and are constantly gluing the hairline down, there's no reason why the lace shouldn't last you or give out on you, because sometimes that can be an issue depending on, you know, like I said, what you choose to apply your wigs with. But if you clicked on this video, then you know that this is a glueless wig, so talking about using glue is not even in the question. Hypothetically, if I were to put this in a ponytail, it looks really, really good. This is extremely flat. I guarantee the moment I wear this out, somebody's probably gonna think this is a sewing. Honestly, I would give this wig a 10 out of 10, 5 stars. So for those of you guys who are interested and want to go ahead and get you one, the link will be in my description box, you guys. So hopefully I answered everything. However, should you have any additional questions, then you can feel free to leave them down below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And if you are not already subscribed to my channel, make sure that you subscribe for all of my future uploads. And as always, I appreciate you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.